Alright, so welcome back. Hopefully all of you guys are having a fabulous day here today. We are back because we got some leaks. Yes, we got some information about what's upcoming for the game. As you all know right now, GC again on Global has just picked up the newest banner, which was against Slime. We already have that. Next week, or the upcoming week for you on Global, will be the Ifrit Part 2 of the collaboration. Then, obviously, the week after will be, guess what? The new banner. Again, this week on JP, we're going to be getting the new banner. And then following this, we are getting the merge. Basically speaking, JP Global and KR will all be synced. So again, these entire updates will be a little bit more weird for us, again, until we get used to it. So with that being said, let's jump into things here. New to the channel, like and subscribe. It helps out a ton. These are the leaks for what's coming soon. Yeah, let's get over there. But yes, again, where do we stand right now? Basically speaking, we are at that point where we are expecting either a step-up banner or a 600 banner, depending on how the devs want to do it. Every year is a little bit different. Again, when the Albedo year was here, we did have, right after Albedo, go into Hawk and Oslo. No, it didn't. I think that they haven't updated this in forever. That's what happened. But it was, I think, after this was the... So, usually after the Halloween banner is just a throwaway banner. Then after that is the festival. Then after that is Christmas. That's kind of how it goes here. If you were to see before this, because again, it wasn't updated in a long time, Demon Cusack was just a throwaway banner. It's usually almost always a throwaway banner, right? And then it could be a step up or just go straight into the Annie, and then they use the step up over here in December. Last year they didn't. They just chose to throw a step up in. So it depends on how they want to do things, but most likely it's a 600 banner from what we're going here. And who is the character? Yes, the character is Sigurd. Probably after the collaboration event, the Ragnarok update will be released. The next character after Milim and Sion, which is again Shion, is Sigurd, and that's again what they put over here. Somebody in the comments asked the question saying, is it basically, a different attribute? It's a new Sigurd, so it's always a different attribute, obviously speaking. So basically, if you were to translate it, the old Sigurd is called Master of the Gram, or Master of Gram, Crown Prince Sigurd. This is now Curse of Greed, Crown Prince Sigurd. So we are getting a brand new Sigurd here, which, unironically, it sort of makes sense, because Sigurd is, probably going to get a big, upgrade in the newest story. Because, again, if you've been keeping an eye on Ragnarok, I wonder exactly how he looks and everything, because, he's obviously a same name unit, I'm pretty sure. Don't know if he's a new name unit, right? But it would be cool if they would do something, really sick here for Ragnarok. But with the last story and how it left off, I wouldn't be shocked if Sigurd gets, an upgrade here. And that's the reason they're doing this. There's also another leak that points potentially to that. That being this over here, again, from Lance's server, the absolute Chad Century of the Goat, right? Here we go. It says Ragnarok story soon, official. There's a bunch of new assets here for Ragnarok added in. 2 pillars, skill for the desert, skill desert, and then wall tiles, some assets. With the latest chapter, Ragnarok's theme has been added to the files. Next, big update seems to indicate some Ragnarok story with Sigurd as the new unit. Again, it could be that they're just pre-doing the Ragnarok story, because sometimes they're really weird with it. But if Sigurd is the character, the only thing is, again, I don't know if they put the Ragnarok story with it, just because they usually put that for a stream. Sigurd is not a stream, so I don't know if they're going to throw a story in, but it would be cool to go back to these off weeks where it's not a stream, but you still get a storyline. Because, again, with 4-Koa, they only give a 4-Koa story when it's a stream. Theoretically, with the start of 4-Koa, the prologue was not a stream. It was Percival initially, so maybe we back to that good old days where GC would get a story that doesn't require a stream for it, but... let's not be positive here. Who freaking knows, right? But, yeah, that is there. So, pretty cool stuff. Ragnarok could be here. Again, remember, they did remove the Ragnarok bundles, right? They never added anything back to replace that. So, I wonder if maybe they were doing that just preemptively before this update to not give away that this update is Ragnarok. Again, they just did that then to leave that open-minded, right? You don't know what's happening next. So, we could also maybe potentially, possibly see the 4th floor drop here. Remember, I made a video saying oh, they're removing this. Why? They didn't, I don't think, replace anything in there. So they could have just been replacing it early so they don't give away that this is a Ragnarok update. So I am curious, but again, what I can confirm for you, or what it looks to be the case, is you are getting a brand new Sigurd. So if you think that that's a W, congrats. If you think that's an L, well, at least to the players saying that this game is a waifu simulator, at least you got a male character now. It's the funniest comment I keep seeing. It's Waifu Simulator 2.0, because we had Slime release, it released Milim and Shion, not Feldora and Diablo, 2 male characters, 2 females, what they chose. You did have Percy, which was a male, but this summer was Somnok, female. Thor, female. You did get Baldur, so we can't say much there, but again, Gelda, a lot of like the top releases of the year were all female characters. It's ironic, but that's what they're doing at solo leveling right now. They just keep releasing female characters. We're getting our first ever male character right now. I'm not counting the early access. We're getting our first ever male character right now. So in... I think we're at the half ante now. 6 months we took to get a male character to the game, and it's solo leveling, a predominantly male IP character, a character IP thing. It's funny, but that's how it is now. Yeah. Beyond that, over here, we also have one more leak, the final leak for the video. Demon Cusack's Holy Relic has been added to the files. He also has an asset here for it. Again, I'm not going to show assets because I'm not trying to get in trouble here, but most of this stuff isn't like insanely game-breaking leaks here. Sigurd's next. He releases in a few days. Most people don't care for him. No one's really skipping slime for Sigurd, I'll be very honest with you. Unless you are, not a slight to you, but most people aren't. Also, real quick, I wanted to add this into the video. I'm curious on how they handle this relic, because remember, we should be getting a major demon boost like at the end of the month here, and usually relics are added at the end of the month. I wonder if this like sort of hints towards it's being Tristan. I do think that Tristan would make a lot of sense here as some sort of demon character. Will they do demon goddess? Will they do whatever? I can't tell you for sure, but what I want to say is I do hope that they give demons another like festival thing here. I know that they had Demiurge. I know that they had that, but I mean, Unknown's got all the love too. Humans have been getting some love too. I wonder what they're going to go for here. If they choose Lancelot, it buffs up a pretty good category. If they choose Tristan, it buffs up a pretty good category. Because again, they're giving Cusack this, but I just wonder what they're planning here for these upcoming festivals. I wonder if maybe there is no Tristan as Lancelot. They give a buff to either humans and fairies, or, you know, whatever, with that one. And then December, they give the buff to demons because either of Tristan or Meliodas. Depends on who they want to do. Also, let me know, would you be mad about a Meliodas festival? I'm just curious, all right? Not me. I'm asking for a friend. Would you be hyped or hate it? Let me know down below, please. I'm actually curious. They have been very lazy and very, like, I don't know what happened here with Relics. It's been a while since we had, like, a solid Relic or even a Relic announcement. I don't know what's going on. But with Relics, they're just super... They're getting super slow with them. Let's not sugarcoat it. They're getting super slow, but we shall see when it does drop and how it drops and how it is. Again, for a character like this, there is potential to be a really good relic, but again, we shall see. So we have again Demon Cusack relic. We have Ragnarok story potentially soon. We have Crown of Greed, Curse of Greed, Crown Prince Sigurd coming out next week. Again, where does that leave you? After that is either a step up or straight in 2-1 and only anniversary. Usually the anniversary kicks up early, so if we do say 2 weeks, so it launches, Sigurd launches on the 7th, that means Annie on the 21st, or if they push a step up, Annie on the 28th is the global anniversary. Most likely, Lancelot will be the best bet, and or Tristan. One of those two would be the best bet. I am curious which they choose, but again, it should be a very powerful and very important for Knights of the Apocalypse character alongside the rest of the story, as again, this chapter was not the longest, so again, we should be getting both those things. I hope you guys are ready for that and what's up and coming. Right now, though, take care of the collaboration and enjoy. Up and coming's a mediocre skip banner. I'm hoping, because again, you need to be saving as you just went through a collab, which was also before that a festival. Before that was a collab, and well, technically a festival, but now it's double festival. So you need your gems. You cannot throw this. All right. Best of luck. Be ready. That's been it for me. Take care. Have fun. Catch you tomorrow.